So let's continue our Buzz Feel Great segment by talking money. Does this ever happen to you when you think about your bills?
I'll do this. It can't be that bad. It's just like a Band-Aid. It's gonna be fine. Bex! $200 on Marc Jacobs underwear. Oh, underwear is a basic human right.
If that looks like a familiar scene, no worries. We got you. It is a new year, and here to help us better manage our bills is personal finance expert, blogger, and author Ruth Soukup. Thanks for being with the show with us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
So, you know, the title of your book is Living Well, Spending Less. I like the sound of that. Please explain. I'm taking notes.
Well, living well and spending less, it's more about a different way of looking at your money rather than just practical tips for how to save money. There are lots of practical tips in the book, but it really gives you a whole different perspective of what the good life is really about and how to find it.
So what is this different perspective?
Well, for me, I came at it. I started my blog 5 years ago because I was a shopper and loved to shop, and I was fighting with my husband a lot about money. And we realized that something needed to give and we needed to find a different way. So I started my blog actually as a way to hold myself accountable. And through this journey of trying to live well and spend less, I found that I was trying to fill my life with things when really what I was trying to be is full, and that the things weren't doing it for me. And so I just kind of went on this whole other journey of discovering what the good life was really about, and that's what the book is about.
So what are some small personal changes that you can make like on a daily basis? Because a lot of people are going through this.
Yes.
You know, they don't know what to do.
Yes.
They're in debt, and it's like every day the mail keeps coming in, more
Yes.
and more bills. They get frustrated. I mean,
Yes.
it's serious.
And I think one of the biggest things that people do is they try to just ignore the problem thinking it'll go away, or they don't want to deal with it. And the sooner you can actually face your problems and realize that there is something that you needs to happen and a change that needs to happen, the better off you'll be. I really recommend for anyone is to do a month of no spending. I call it a spending freeze.
1 whole month?
Yes, where you only pay like your basic bills that have to be paid, you know, your utilities and your mortgage and everything else. No Starbucks, no restaurants, no, you know, little trips to Target, which is my favorite. My weakness.
Same here.
But you take a month off. My husband and I try to do that about twice a year. In fact, we're doing it this month. And it is so great. And we just eat what we have on hand. You know, we come up with some really random meals from our pantry, but it's such a great way to kind of reset your brain and make you realize how little you really need.
Okay, so let's say if you don't want to do that the 1 month of not spending too much, you still want to have a little bit of fun.
Yep.
How can you cut down on, you know, because you don't want to feel like it's, well, personally, I'm talking about myself.
Yes.
It's like, I don't want to feel like I'm cutting everything out because I might get frustrated and just start splurging again.
Right.
What can someone like me do?
You know, one thing that is really easy change to make is spending less on groceries, and I talk about that in the book, how to cut your grocery bill in half.
How do you do that?
A lot of people think, oh, I have to use coupons in order to save money, but you really don't. Just buy things on sale and then buy enough to last until it goes on sale again.
Where can people get more information on you?
LivingWellSpendingLess.com.
Thank you so much. You can also go to our website, thedbz.com. We'll be back.